first we're going to talk about the kitchen area. So he was fine with the fridge plug. He's saying fridge plugs, no problem. We can leave it there. Issue with the kitchen countertop. So the rule is, from the beginning of the countertop, within 3 feet in, you need to have a plug in place. Any countertop more than a foot, you also need to have a countertop in place. So in this case here, there might be a countertop that's longer than a foot, so we'll have to put a counter plug there. I'm thinking I might just put a cabinetry there instead, put a little pantry so I can get rid of that plug. And then the sink's gonna go there, and then with the countertop spaced from the stove, which is the end of the counter, to where the sink is, it's definitely more than 3 feet. So from the sink, which is the beginning, within 3 feet, I'm gonna need to have a plug. And then from the end where the edge of the stove is, within 3 feet, I'll need a plug. So if that plug there is within 3 feet of both, I'm gonna be perfectly fine. I'm gonna have to do some measurements and mock up where I'm gonna have to have a plug, because I might have to have 2 there rather than just 1. Now, another rule that he talked about was that in a kitchen countertop area, you need to have 2 circuits for the countertop plugs. Okay, so there's a trick behind it. I can switch this 14-2 wire for a 14-3 wire. So the extra wire in there would count as 2 circuits with 1 plug. Or what I can do is run 2 separate circuits for 2 separate plugs in this area here. One thing I also did incorrectly was I didn't need to have a 12-2 wire, a 12 gauge wire for the microwave. I actually should have just used that 12 gauge wire for my countertop plugs instead. With my stove plug down here, I've mounted it way too high, and the reason for that is because normally at the back of the stove, there's a cavity that comes in so you can hide the plug and it doesn't stick out. So having it that height, it's gonna be tough for me to push a stove right up against the wall. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to sit it down closer to the base plate. So the rule is it has to be, the center of that box has to be within 5 inches from the floor plate up. So what he told me was what people normally do is there's 1 2x4 there, that's 1.5 inches. And then if you stack another 2x4 on top, that's 5 inches. I'm sorry, that's 3 inches. And then by the time you add the box down, it'll be perfect height. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna stack a 2x4 on there and then mount that box directly down. Another thing is this box is more than is a 4-inch diameter. So anything that's 4 inches or more is gonna require fastening on the other side, so on both sides. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to build this out, put another 2x4 there so that I can secure this and there's not enough push there. Okay, so there's not too much movement there. Now, the stove is gonna go, so the countertop's gonna end there, stove's gonna go here, and then from the stove onwards, within 6 feet, there needs to be a plug. So I'm probably within that 6 feet range there, so I'm okay. And then from there, every 12 feet, we need a plug. As you can tell, within 12 feet, I've got more plugs than I need. I went a little overkill there, but that's okay.